brand new 21 Ford Mach-E. It's been on the lot less than a week. It pretty much dropped right off the trailer. And so we're gonna get these. Are always a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing these. So anyway, let's go ahead and start up here. And we're gonna go ahead and show you what it does here in the front too when I hit the lens. So Michelin tires. And of course it has that iconic pony logo there and the center cap. We are sitting on 18s. I'll go ahead and show you the power port. Here's a little power. So you just plug it in. I actually own an electric car, so super easy. This is so that way if you have to use the other kind, this is the adapter, okay? Just so you know what that's for. And then of course here, a little lighted charge. Let you know what's going on, okay? Sun's perfect, so we can look at that paint. That is popping. It is popping. Super pretty. Right now I'll go ahead and I put the power fold in. We've got the lane keeping system. It has the blue cruise on here as well. And what that is, it's, if you're on certain roads in the United States, like main highways, your blue cruise engages, and as long as you have your hands on the steering wheel, the vehicle will drive for you. So anyway, here is our window sticker, so you can see that. And I always say, if you want the window sticker, I can send that to you. Just send me a message, and then I'll do that for you. Things that you're going to know, we're going to come back around here in just a second. I'm going to show you those buttons. Love that, how it pops out. Really super love the back end. Has a hatch feel to it. And then, of course, you're going to notice your sensors all the way around. And once again, that pony logo. It's very large. And let's go ahead, we're gonna pop this open so you can see that. Just double click. It opens for you to power. Let's go ahead and set this back up here. It's out of its little nook. There's like a little cranny, you just pop that in there so it'll stay, okay? It does have the front bracket if you need it. Not all states require it, so we don't stick it on because the state we're in does not require it. And then we open this up, you've got your charging. It's this right here. We don't open it up because we actually have charging ports right off the line of the dealership, so we keep those in their bag. This is obviously for your tire. Electric cars have those, so they don't have to worry about the weight of a spare tire, okay? We've got 12-volt charging back here as well. These flip up super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. Just double click it. It'll come back down for you. And then once again, your lenses, super sharp, tinted in the back. It has the easy, as long as you have the key right there, you just push it, it's gonna open up for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this so you can see the front of the lenses. We're gonna go ahead and start it here in just a second. As long as you have access to your, also I want you to be able to see this. Love the badges on it, really do. Okay, let's go ahead and let's check it out. So here's those buttons, right? Here's several ways to get into this vehicle. Keypad, you have, of course, this, your remote, and then we're just gonna go ahead and just hit this. Ready? Watch this. Pops open for you, okay? Not only does it do it there, also does the back, right? And we're gonna start at the back. I always like to do that, save the best for last, right? You're gonna notice it's gonna have that contrast stitching. These are very, very roomy for their size. Lots of headroom. And then it has port-wise, you have the regular USB port, as well as the Lightning port, which is the new ones for Apple, okay? And then, of course, these fold down. Let me get in here and put my finger so I can grab it. So if you're wanting to go and have some stuff from Lowe's, you've got that room, drop it there, put everything you want to stick in there and go, okay? Let me put this back up. Folds very easy. I want you to notice I'm doing that with one hand. I always like to address that simply because, it is a big thing. Who wants to have to be messing with seats and you can't get them up and down? All right, so we're gonna go up here. I already have the door popped from earlier. So hopefully it's been off enough so you can see the whole presentation whenever it kicks on. I'm gonna shut the door. Okay. Now, right now it has all the screens on it. I'm going to go ahead and power it up. You have to hit the brake, just like a normal one. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the vehicle around so we can see this front screen better, because right now we're sitting in an angle where the sun is not our friend. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to put it back in park. Right, it's just a little spin dial. Just so you know, you can spin it. It's not going to, it doesn't have like a moment that you're going to catch it and damage it. So you can spin it. They'll just spin to the other side. Okay, so currently it's in cold temperature range because it's super crazy cold right now. Charging pad, if you got a phone that is able to do that, you just stick it on there. Actually, I did it to mine whenever I was driving. I always like to test drive everything, even though I've test drove bunches. I just always like to do that. So we got your heated seats that are right here. You can adjust that. Hopefully you'll see this. Let's go ahead and turn it on up. Why not, right? I got the heated steering on. Electric, what your goal is, go ahead and put your heated seats and your heated steering on, and that actually does quite a bit on heat. And then set your heat to like normally about 2 to 3 degrees cooler than what you usually would, and it keeps you quite warm. Okay, just a little tip for electric driving. So anyway, so we've got once again the lightning port that's up here, this big giant screen. You already can tell that you've got your map. This is huge. I mean, it's huge. And if you get inside there, let me see if I can, give me a second. So this is why I wanted to pull this up, because this is kind of cute. But anyway, you got your Apple, you got your navigation. This is kind of your main little, hey, what's going on? And then, because this seemed awful safe, I'm not even sure why they stuck this in here, except it's great, and it's just kind of like a fun thing to do. So we're going to do this, right? You can put your drawing, right? There you go. So, I mean, it's something if you did have kids or something, and you were parked somewhere, kind of entertain them. But anyway, you can save them and whatnot. Let's go ahead and go back up here. Your owner's manual is in here. You've got your park assist. There's your driver assist. This here, so if you're trying to park aid, that's what that's for, okay? Right now we're in park, so it's not really going to do anything. Here's your driver's assist. Your auto hold, it's different. There's different settings, but let's go ahead. This here is one of those things where I could spend a lot of time telling you all about different things, but the basics is you got your backup camera that's in there. All right, nice big one. If you notice, this one has the full, this is very nicely loaded 360 camera, and then if you want to just use your straight back, you can. That's just your sensors. All right, let's go ahead and put that so you have the whole vehicle around. And so we're gonna come over here. What all we got going on? Lots going on. You've got your Bluetooth, which is, pretty standard at this point, almost any vehicle. And then we've got the Blue Cruise. Blue Cruise will take you down the road if you're on, like an interstate, on basically several roads in the United States. It'll keep you in the lanes. And as long as you're holding the steering, it drives for yourself. That's an intense basic version of what Bluetooth or Blue Cruise does. Then we also have the adaptive cruise in here, where it's part of the Bluetooth, Blue Cruise, excuse me. It will, if you can space it out so the car in front of you keeps you back behind it. And there's different settings in here. Of course, right now, because I am sitting in a parking lot, not very handy. It's hard to show you this. There's your lane keeping system. You can turn that on or off, okay? And see here, your adaptive speed, too low to activate. But that's just kind of because we're sitting here. But it's got a whole bunch of cool stuff here. And it's one of those things that's, when you drive it, you can experience it, and it's super neat. So, and I think that having these type of driving now is going to keep a lot more people safe, because the car is watching too. Anyway, so then you're going to notice on here, I'm going to go ahead and fold it up. That's the power fold. You can set that up to where if you have like a parking garage, go ahead and fold it up. So that way you don't have to worry about getting too close to anything. And then you're going to notice right there, okay, that right there is just detects if you have your blind spot detection. If somebody is too close when you're trying to get out, it'll light up for you, okay? So, but brand new, comes with the lifetime powertrain as long as you own the vehicle. And if you have any questions on this vehicle, just let me know.